cheerleaders, the men on the field, Father, and just we pray a special blessing upon all of them that they would play tonight with a spirit and with heart, Father, and they would be able to play injury free. We pray for the refs and for everyone involved in tonight's contest. Father, we pray for the spectators, and you would give us all safe traveling mercies as we travel home after tonight's event. God, we're grateful unto you for all things, but above all, most of all, for your Son and our Savior, Jesus Christ. In Christ's blessed name we pray. Amen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, who's ready for some championship football tonight? Oh, man, I was about to say that sounded pretty weak. Let's try that again. Who's ready for some championship football tonight?
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Eagle Stadium here in Summertown for middle school football championship game between the Waynesboro Middle School Wildcats and the Summertown Middle School Eagles. I'm Austin Odell, joined today by my broadcast partner, Caleb Clark, videographer John Harper, and statistician Shay Brantley. And we thank you for tuning in to WCHS Sports on our YouTube channel, the Rumble app, and the NFHS network. Last time these two teams faced off, Caleb, 2 points decided the entire thing.
No,
wasn't it? 12-0?
That was the high school.
Okay, now I'm getting mixed up here, folks.
We did them back to back, one right after the other.
John, you got the notebook?
It's in there.
Look at these. Hey, read that. And I did get messages. Apparently, they're going to have a prayer in the back of the end zone after the spirit line.
Oh, is it after the spirit line?
I believe so.
You gonna do the stats?
Yeah, go ahead. We'll do the stats for through 8 games for the season. We have Beckett Miller passing. He is 15 for 31 for 238 yards and 2 touchdowns with 3 interceptions. Dakota Solway is 4 for 9 for 98 yards with 1 interception. Rushing, we have Beckett Miller, 147 carries for 694 yards and 8 touchdowns with 10 2-point conversions. Dakota Solway has 76 carries for 454 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 5 2-point conversions. Jace Martin has 51 carries for 244 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jordan Quaylar has 8 carries for 44 yards. Kason Holt has 1 carry for 2 yards. Silas Beckham, 2 carries for 1 yard. And they have given up a total of 739 yards rushing on the season. But their team rushing adds up to 294 carries, 1,419 yards on the season. And for the defense, we're going to go total tackles. Looks like Jace Martin with 42, Dakota Solway, 32, Beckett Miller, 31, Jordan Quaylar, 27, Will Maples, 22. Kason Holt, 21. Aaron McDonald, 19. Michael Stapleton, 16. Silas Beckham, 13. Ty Skipworth, 10. Jackson Quick, 5. Cameron Odell, 4. I can't tell which one of the interceptions. You know how to read that thing?
Yeah.
Let's see who's got the most interceptions.
Moving on, I'm like, over here.
It's gonna be in this line. There's no way. Someone has 10 on that, so there's no way.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Oh,
right.
they did the toss already. I mean, missed it.
Sometimes receives, they just not pulled it.
Summertown wins the toss.
They did it before.
They elect to receive. We will see the Wildcat kicking team starting off this championship game.
No, I need to think. Citizen, not big box.
Should have brought a notebook.
And here come Waynesboro Middle School Wildcats taking the field.
So it was 12-0 last game, but I think it was pretty close throughout the whole game. I think they scored.
Yeah,
one
it
right
didn't.
there.
Maybe that's why I'm mistaken. It didn't feel like a 12-0 game.
And
I can't find no.
What?
I can't find no.
It may be in the car. I don't know. It's the back of one of those sheets.
yep, there they are. They're doing the prayer over there in the end zone, John.
Oh, okay. What is this for?
I can't remember who it was. One of the moms messaged in the group, in the middle school group, and asked for fans and players all to come out and say a little prayer in the end zone after the spirit line. I want to say her last name was Maples, but I don't know what her first name was. Hold on, I'll tell you.
The referees are wondering what's going on.
Yeah, it was Christy Maples was her name. Also, prayers go out to Aaron McDonald, who last game broke his, what do we say, tibia? And
I heard fibula and tibula.
and he did go through surgery, and I reckon everything went okay. Back deep to receive is number 7, Aiden Hammock. I don't see the other number.
Number 4.
Number 4, Carter Anderson. Looks like they're going to wait for the fans to get back to their seats here. I knew it didn't look like there was many Waynesboro fans. I guess it's wild. They was all down there. So is Summertown undefeated, or did they lose to anybody? Do we know?
Jace Martin coming in with the kickoff, and this championship game is underway.
Out of bounds.
Go out of bounds at about the 30 or 29.
Take over at the 35-yard line.
Break it.
I mean, it's not.
Just as many fans in the end zone as there was in the stands.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's a good community right there.
I would have assumed that they were. I don't know for sure.
I'm not sure who's lined up under center here, but the quarterback keeps it up to gut. And he's met first by Jace Martin, brought down by a host of Wildcats
7-0.
for about a 5-yard gain.
So that was number 3, Sam White, on the carry. Yeah. And Summertown did go undefeated on the season. They are 7-0 coming into this game.
Number 3, quarterback.
White in shotgun here. Fake handoff. Keeps it left side of the line.
Ooh. I don't believe he gained anything there. I don't think we can call that one a sack.
That's a 1 yard loss, looks like. It'll be third down for the Eagles.
Played by William Maples and Brandon Pope. What? Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Summertown is undefeated going into this game, folks. It's 7-0. And the Cats are 7-1.
With their only loss to Summertown.
And the very first football game ever played at this new stadium. And here we are at the very first ever championship game ever played in this stadium. White under center. Man in motion, going left. Keeps it left side of the line.
Ooh,
Can't
nothing
find
there.
it.
He's going to get gobbled up in the backfield.
Could not find anything. Cameron Odell, along with a host of Cats, bringing quarterback Sam White down. It'll be fourth down for the Eagles.
See if they punt here.
I believe last time number 15 was their punter, so
say.
I believe this is their punting unit.
I think in warm-ups, that's who they had back here punting. So it does look like they will punt.
Sam
It's like
White
Wayne
comes
County
off the
doesn't
field.
have anybody back deep. I'm just watching for the fake here. And he will get it off.
Todd Skipworth back, letting it go.
Not about
They will down it at the 45.
15-yard play.
good start for the Wildcats.
Very good
3 and
start.
out. See if they can control the ball like they did against Collinwood last week. Or week before last. They held the ball for almost 7 minutes.
Oh, nearly the entire third quarter. That's what you admire about this offense, Caleb, is that if you don't shut down their run, they're just going to keep running it down your throats, and they're going to dominate the clock while they do it. Solway handoff to Jace Martin, went up the gut. Sorry, folks, I lost it there for a second. Looks to be about a 3-yard gain. It'll be second down and 7 for the Cats.
Ball at the 47-yard line, 48-yard line.
52.
Yeah, 52-yard line.
Solway under center again. Handoff here to Jace Martin, up the gut again.
Powers through for another 3-yard gain, I'd say. Might have just got 2 on that one. Bring up third and about 4.
Ty Skipworth at the bottom of your screen. Alongside Caleb Darnell lined up. Left side of the field. Solway hands it off here. I believe Beckett Miller has gotten enough for a Wildcat first down.
Yep, first down. He's motioning them on up. 3 yards play. Can't stop it. You get 3 yards every
3
play.
yards of play.
As long as you don't get
That's
no
all you
penalties. Looks like you're going to see Solway on the quarterback quite a bit more now.
I believe now it's Miller in shotgun. Yeah. Handoff to Solway, right side of the line. Caleb, he might have got a yard there.
Yeah, forward progress might have gave him a yard, but wasn't much there. Bring up second down. Ball to the 44-yard line.
Really tackled there by a host of Eagles.
Good football weather, though. It's a
Oh, great football with
little chill in the air.
Miller in shotgun. Hands it off to Jace Martin. Jace Martin going up the left side of the line. He'll be met by number 5 of the Eagles for about a 3-yard gain, I want to say.
Be Ollie Potts, number 5 on the tackle there. Pretty strong kid to meet Jace Martin in the hole like that.
Oh yeah, you got to commit to tackling a dude like Jace Martin.
Third down at about 6. Ball at the 41-yard line. Clock's ticking.
Skipworth and Solway lined up on the right side as wide receivers. Miller takes a snap, drops back for a pass to William Maples, good enough for a first down, and then some.
Big catch there by Maples. He had one against Collinwood 2 weeks ago. Pretty big play.
Caleb, I think that was a good design play there. You send Dakota Solway out, make it look like he's fixing to go for a pass. Then you send William Maples, who that's the first thing that
Did he line
Maples
up
has
on
done
the-
this game.
He lined up on the left side or the right side on that play? I think he kind of snuck out from the left side and got
I
over.
think so. Miller under center here. Fake handoff, he kept it. He will be brought down by number 1 of the Eagles. About a 2-yard gain.
Yeah.
Tackle was made by Blake Braxton, 8th grade Summertown Eagle.
So does it show what position Aaron McDonald played? Center. He did play center, so they're without their center tonight.
I'm pretty sure he did.
But that is Cameron Odell in there, subbing in for him, so hopefully he'll do us proud. Solway keeps it,
Good.
spins out, and gets tackled by number 12 and number 5.
First down.
He's about a yard short, I believe.
About a 4-yard gain there for Solway. Looks
Maybe
like
2.
it's 3rd and 2 to go with a minute and a half and counting down in this first quarter of play.
We're running quite a bit of this clock off. I mean, they got it with probably about 5 minutes left to go.
Yeah, I mean, exactly what we were talking about. If you can't stop their run, they're going to dominate the clock.
They huddled up 15 yards from the.
I'll tire out your defense too. Your defense stays on the field for a long time. Start wearing down.
Miller takes a snap, keeps it
After first.
up through the gut. Enough for a Wildcat first down. And the Cats are inside the 20-yard line
It's like you grab his face mask. What do you mean?
with 55 seconds left in this first quarter.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from that angle, but the way his head moved looked like they grabbed his face mask. But if you don't see it, it don't count.
Beckett Miller lining up under center.
4 wide.
4 wide receivers here. Hand off to Jace Martin up the gut for a short gain.
Number 20 make that tackle?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Brought down by number 20, Mason Flowers, another 8th grade Summertown Eagle.
He just met him in the hole there. Hit him in the legs.
Cats looking at the clock. I think they might let it run down or might try to surprise somebody, but we're
Yeah, they ain't got time.
we're under 8 seconds. No, they're going to walk off the field here, it looks like. That'll be the end of a scoreless first quarter in this middle school football championship game between the Summertown Eagles and the Waynesboro Middle School Wildcats.
If you're the Wildcats, you're pretty content right there. Drove down the field, took up a quarter.
Oh, you're happy with it. You're like, let's not freak out any extra this season. Let's do exactly what got us to this point.
I'll show that last free throw.
They can tackle. They're better than any group that we faced so far.
Yeah. Well, they do pretty good reading it too. They see where the ball's going, looks like. Which is hard because I can barely see where the ball's going from up here. So. Where are they at? The 16-yard line it says on the scoreboard?
Yep.
Shout out to the cheerleaders who traveled here tonight, sporting pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Shout out to all the fans that showed up here for this game.
Pretty decent crowd, I'd say.
I know last middle school football game, I saw the pictures of the beautiful sunset that was behind this press box that we all missed out on. So maybe they got an awesome view here tonight.
I saw a rainbow Friday night or Monday night.
I mean, I'd say they ain't got many more fans than we do here. It's pretty
No,
close.
it's pretty equal. I would say it's hard. Well, they're pretty
Cats
jumbled up
moving.
right here in the middle.
Cats are moving left to right on your screen. Beckett Miller in shotgun with Jace Martin to his right. Fakes a handoff to him. Hits the right side of the line, still going. Wrapped up by number 1 and number 20 and a host of Eagles and fighting on. But he will finally be brought down.
About 3 yards short of the first down, looks like. Took about 5 of them to bring him down.
But I think Shay was pointing out at the end of the first quarter, the Eagles, they're notable for being this team. You can't judge them by their body size because it'll be even the small guys committing to tackling big guys like Jace Martin and Beckett Miller. So our backs are going to have to work just as hard tonight.
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job tackling. Beckett Miller's a pretty big boy.
Beckett under center. Fake handoff. He's going to keep it here. Try to make something happen up the left side. But he'll be brought down about at the line of scrimmage where they were at. It'll be 4th down, Wildcats.
They moved him up a little bit, but it wasn't much. It'll be 4th down.
Half a yard.
Yeah.
Brody Todd coming in for Caleb Darnell.
You got Maples in again right here sipping. Maybe they try to slip one out to him again on a pass.
Beckett in shotgun, takes a snap. Fake handoff to Martin, goes up the right side of the line.
Oh, yeah, he's got it.
Waiting for the official signal.
Yep. That's first down. Big run there. He's seen it. It opened up pretty good there for him once he decided to keep it. See a big hole over on the right side. He just had to kind of fall forward. He's pretty tall.
And now you definitely understand why they bring Brody Todd in there at the right side of the line. That was a design play call. Power versus power. Be first down for the Cats. They are knocking on the doors of a touchdown. Got 4 wide here. Beckett Miller lining up under center with Jace Martin behind him. Not sure who has it. I think Miller kept it here, and he's charging forward.
Hey, I don't know how he gained yards right there, but they had him on the backfield.
He just changed the momentum of his body and let it fall down forward.
Yeah, I'd say he got 2 yards probably by the end of it.
They make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
Everybody got the tackle on that, Shay. 2nd down for the Cats. Is that Miller coming back in with the play call from head coach Ben Gallion? Now I got to make sure. Now I'm going to be looking for him the whole game. William Maples at the closest end of your screen along with Solway. Jace Martin behind Miller. Fake handoff. Miller's going to keep it up the gut. I believe he's in.
That's touchdown.
Touchdown Cats. They go up on the board first in this championship game.
They didn't score any last game against Summertown, right? It's 12-0. Yeah.
I believe so.
Great start. I mean, you took up 5 minutes first quarter, about another 3 minutes here in the second quarter. 8 minutes clock run off and ended in a touchdown.
They had to operate different without George Whale. He was injured.
Yeah, that's true. We hadn't seen Solway run it much here either. Looks like it's going to be.
Did Dahlwood get hurt in the fall thing?
No, but he's
2 games before that.
yeah, he's been limping.
Yeah.
Miller takes a snap, left
Wow.
out of the line. You could have drove a bus through that gap. He is in for the 2-point conversion. It will be Wildcats 8, Eagles 0 with 4:53 left to go in the first half of play.
How far are they 2 points?
He must listen to the broadcast though, because my son come home and told me to tell your pops that it was his hamstring that's been hurting since we didn't know what was wrong with him.
How far are the 2-point conversions in middle school?
I think they're at the 3-yard line still. Because they can kick an extra point. I did find that out. That just nobody does. Everybody just goes for 2.
I swear I don't know if it was a preseason game, but I have seen somebody on this middle school team kick a field goal
Really?
at least once for an extra point. But
I mean, I'm just surprised that nobody's tried it. I just thought it was something that you didn't do in middle school, but was informed that you can kick the extra point. But probably more likely to get the 2-point conversion than you are to make a kick at this age.
How many times in high school did you watch your pitcher during practice nail somebody in the back?
Quite a few times.
I'll never forget. I asked Coach Pierce one year, Coach, why don't we ever kick a field goal? Like, do you see anybody on the team that could probably make a field goal? No? Okay, we're going to run it in for 2.
It's like he's lining up to kick it as deep as he can.
But Jace Martin again has the ball teed up, ready for the kick. And it is sent all the way to the back. And number 4, I believe, has it, being chased down by Quaylar. Another host of cats. He reverses field, and he will be brought down by Caleb Darnell, number 24 of the Cats.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
Great wrap up there, Caleb.
Yeah, he just kept reversing field. I mean, he's pretty fast, so he gets around the edge there. See if we can see Caleb Darnell make the tackle here. Oh, yeah. Pretty good little tackle.
Quarterback Sam White coming into the game with the play call. An 8th grade Eagle. Maybe I can finally see their jersey numbers here. Lined up behind him. Number 4, Carter Anderson. Man in motion right now. Number 11 has it left side of the line. He's got some room here, folks. Casey Holt and Ty Skipworth will meet him there at the sideline. He will be down at the 40-yard line for a huge game as the Eagles are now in Wildcat territory.
Number 11, Jax Cranston. And if you remember last game, they run that Sally play where they fake the toss and hand it back up the middle to number 7. I can't remember what his name was.
That's
Aiden Hammock. I believe that's how they got the 2 touchdowns last time.
That's why Shay has his work cut out for him as a statistician, because there are about at least 3 guys they will send in motion on this Summertown team. You never know who's going to get the ball. That's their weapons. Sam White under center. Number 7 in motion. Fake handoff to number 4 at the right side of the line. He'll finally be brought down. Just shy of a first down. He was brought down by number 12, Jackson Quick.
Doesn't seem like we're getting the push on the defensive line like we did in that first drive.
Yeah, something's going on here.
Second and about 2.
Number 11 back in motion. Handoff here to number 4 up the gut. Untouched until Casey Holt wrapped up around his ankles, but the Eagles will have a first down at about the 25.
You got to do something to slow down this momentum here.
Yeah. And that's what we talked about, Caleb. You got number 3, White can carry it, and number 4 can carry it. Number 11 will go in motion, carry it. Number 7 will go in motion and carry it.
Looks like timeout Wildcats. Yeah, they got a lot of options back there in the backfield.
Absolutely. Maybe head coach Ben Gallion is trying to save the momentum from turning tables here.
Did y'all get through those stats?
Yeah. Just a little under 3 minutes left to go in the half. That's the first time out we've seen, right? Yeah.
And the Jeeps. I don't know how. Which end?
It's childproof. All right, it'll be 1st and 10. Ball at the 26-yard line.
No, we just may not be able to hear ourselves talk. I thought here was just fine.
Cross out number 7, Aiden Hammett. He got the sideline. Couldn't get him.
Man, it looked like he was brought down inside the 5-yard line. It'll be first and goal for the Summertown Eagles.
I'm pretty sure that he's the one that scored the 2 touchdowns against us last time.
Same formation they've used to march down this field. Sam White under center here. Number 11 going in motion. Handoff here to number 4 up the gut. Might have got a guard there. Brought down by a host of cats.
Bring up 2nd down and goal. Ball about the 1-yard line.
That's a lot. A lot of noise. He opened that window. Sam White under center. Same formation. 11 going in motion. Handoff number 4 up the gut. They're calling it a touchdown. I thought Casey Holt had him down there, but
He got him pretty quick, but they were at the 1-yard line. So then he just kind of fell forward for that one.
so they
That'll
will
make it 8-6. 2-point conversion. See if they get it.
Sam White under center again. 7 going in motion. Handoff number 4. The right side gut, and he will get in for a 2-point conversion. That will tie up this championship ball game, 8-8. Eagles versus Wildcats with 1:50 left to go in the first half of play. Caleb, I don't expect this to be a drama-free championship ball game.
No.
By no means.
It did kind of start off a little, not as wild as I thought it would be, but it's livening up now.
Those flickering lights really mess with my camera. You don't tell them what color they're going. It's going to come out.
I mean, it is cool.
Where they stop the feet on the bridge.
Fans are pretty riled up after that Summertown
riled
touchdown
up.
here. You got 1:50 left here.
Number 15, Julian Jaime going for the kick here. All teed up. You got Silas back on. Is that Solway? Dakota Solway back to return the kick. If it goes that deep.
Nope.
Nope.
So we got a whistle here.
Offside.
Yeah, they looks like they
I'll start.
got past the kicker before he kicked it.
It's going to be our first penalty of the night.
First penalty of the night, statistician Shay Brantley says.
Gonna back them up 5 yards and they'll re-kick it here.
That's slipping again. He's getting.
Caleb, I'm excited to see what kind of 2-minute offense we see from this middle school team now that Jordan Quaylar is back into the fold.
That's a quick.
A very quick half.
It's because they both run it the entire time. Clock don't stop. It just continues to run.
Jaime to kick it off.
Yeah,
this
he'll
time
kick it
deep to Solway. The right side of the field. Steps out of bounds about the 40.
What attack?
Let's do with this.
Holt and total. That was a great call.
He'll take over at about the 44-yard line, 43-yard line.
3-yard line. First down, see Wildcats from the 43.
I think it's down here on the edge. I don't know if you'll see it until the end.
78.
Hey, 1st and 10. 1:45 left to go in the half.
So what happens if they messed up the kick, and they just kick that out? Ball still plays quick.
As long let's see if they kick it.
Don't ask
No.
questions we don't have answers.
If it doesn't go past the 35, they get it where the ball goes out of bounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just curious because that could be a
Reverse.
Reversed here. Dakota Solway going up the left side of the line, trying to find something, bouncing outside. He will be brought down after about a 2-yard gain by number 5.
Yeah, but the way he's limping there, it's just I don't think he's got the speed to get around the edge on a reverse.
That was
Can't
Ollie.
make any cuts last year.
No.
That was Ollie Potts on the tackle there for Summertown.
That hamstring makes it hard to stop and go.
Clock is ticking. 1:15 left in the half and counting down.
You know he wants to play in this game.
Miller in shotgun, rolling out to his right, looking to pass it, chunking it down the field. I think purposely
Yeah, do it.
overthrown because Solway was just too well guarded. And Caleb, you see him moving with a limp a little bit. He's trying to hide it, but
When it's your last middle school game, championship, you know he's going to want to play. Hard to keep him out of there, but
with the heart that he has, you probably couldn't keep him out of there.
yeah. It's tough to see because he would be a real difference maker.
Head coach Ben Gallion communicating the play call to quarterback Beckett Miller.
You don't want to leave a whole lot of time on the clock and give it back to Summertown. Still got 3 timeouts though.
Now, 2.
Summertown has
Oh,
2.
Summertown got 2, yeah.
Well, nonetheless, this is more of a filling out spot of the game here as Miller keeps it up the left side of the line but can't make anything work. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down for the Cats.
Eagles will take a timeout here. Stop the clock there, get them around 50 seconds to start the drive with. Hit that punt. You punt here? You think you punt?
Yes. Well,
It depends on how far your punter can punt. You might be better off.
go for it.
Yeah.
Just throw it up, hope for interception. Good player.
Turn it completion, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say completion probably. Interception wouldn't hurt you.
We prefer completion there. So.
Somebody come down the ball.
That was a quick half though. I mean, it felt like it just went right by.
Well, we saw the discipline from the cornerbacks of Summertown in one of the last games. The last time that we were here, there was a pass thrown, and the cornerback, same situation here on 4th down. He didn't catch it. He wanted to intercept it and then batted it down, realizing that if they turned it down right there, you know,
Yeah, you get the ball right back where it's at.
much better field position for the Eagles.
See Jay Smart lining back there. I think we're going to see a punt.
Yeah, state championship.
Snap.
Good snap. Oh,
It's a fight.
not a punt.
Beckett Miller rolling out to the left, and he'll be brought down back at the line of scrimmage.
I'm not going to try.
It'll be Summertown ball, 51 seconds to go at the 45-yard line.
I think there was some confusion on what the play was.
Wildcats do get the ball back after halftime, right?
I think
Sometimes
that
got the ball
was-
first. Okay.
But I think you got to tell them in the huddle, throw it no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, but somebody like Beckett Miller, he's gonna try to make a play no matter what.
Timeout. Somebody. Waynesboro.
Yeah, timeout Wildcats. I would say something that I wouldn't use theirs right here. You got stopped for 51 seconds, but don't give up no big plays.
Well, definitely not.
Now, I don't know if they try to pass here. They've had pretty good success just running the ball to the outside.
They haven't tried it yet.
No, they haven't thrown one yet.
If I remember right, they threw quite a bit in the first game, didn't they?
I mean,
They run that swing thing just like
Maybe I'm getting the high school game confused.
they just threw it off.
you would think they would, because 15's pretty tall out there. I'd say you take a chance with him, but let's see what they do here.
Sam White under center, 11 going in motion, takes
Cross
the
outside.
toss left side of the line.
They sealed the outside pretty good. Really
Really hard.
I don't know how he held on to the ball. Looked like Skipworth had a hold of that ball when he was coming down.
I believe that will be their final timeout. No,
Punch his arm where the ball's
Some-
at.
Summertown may have one timeout left.
Yeah, that would have been good. Yeah, I haven't seen the play that they ran last time that really gave them the success. I called it the Sally. That's what we called it when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Just a fake toss, and you turn around and hand the ball up the middle.
We didn't have any trick plays.
Well, that wing tee that they run, it's pretty much all just misdirection anyway. It's made to send a man in motion, run it the other way, or send a man in motion, toss it out to him. You never know which way the ball is going to go. But it's easier to defend. That's why most high schools go away from it. Yep, there's the Sally.
And off here, number 7 up the deck.
Good.
He will be shoelace tackled there by Jace Martin. After gaining, I want to say about 6, 7.
A little toss, hand off up the middle. Yep.
Ball's clicking with 28 seconds and counting down. Sam White back under center here. 7 going in motion. Hand off to number 4 up the gut again. Met hard by Miller. Number 71, Michael Stapleton on the tackle.
Eagles will take a timeout.
I believe that was their final timeout with 16 seconds to go in the half.
Hey, they're determined to run. They don't look like they're going to pass.
Only night was 16 seconds.
Yeah, they may try one here.
Far back. 25.
Was that the
That was the final one, I believe. So they called one before the drive, one after the first play, and
that? I think that puts you.
till that, or you're just making this your last play.
Yeah.
'Cause you're not getting back to the line quick enough after a run play.
If you get the first down, you got a shot. That's your running thing.
I would say if you're in the huddle, you're probably calling. If you are running it, you're calling 2 plays right here. So they can hurry up and get back to the line.
They don't know what the ball is. Oh, okay. I thought they were trying to go to the ball and they were getting in the huddle even after they huddled at the side.
I mean, the play call might be, hey, if this works, spike it. For 11 going in motion, fake handoff to him.
Pass here.
White's dropping back for the pass, rolling out, being chased down by William Maples.
There's a flag on the field.
Hold on, Maples.
Yeah.
He will go out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play
So
on the Eagles.
I wonder in middle school, do they do like a time runoff if it's a flag? I wouldn't think so. I mean, if you don't have any timeouts, that's usually you either take a timeout or they run 10 seconds off.
Holding.
But I don't know. I don't know if they do that in middle school.
If they don't throw it now,
I think they'll throw it here, John.
I mean,
34.
I'd take out a line, defensive line, just have to go back.
Yeah, so about 4 of them back there at the goal line.
At side.
About the 15-yard line.
It's fell off behind.
A little confusion. Not knowing where to line up here.
Sam White under center, sending 11 in motion, dropping back for a pass. He's getting rushed by Beckett Miller, and he will be gobbled up by Beckett Miller and Michael Stapleton. I'm sorry, that was Cameron Odell and Michael Stapleton. Great pursuit, boys. That will take us to the halftime. Great. Cameron Odell. Cameron Odell.
And we'll end it how we started. Tie ball game. 8-8.
Just got there too.
Yeah. A 2-yard gain there on that last run. You'll see the replay here. Cameron Odell was number 78, and I saw it as a 1, so I thought that was Miller. No, it was Cameron chasing him down and Michael Stapleton with the assist afterwards.
Yeah.
All right.
Stay tuned for our
Halftime.
halftime sponsor, American Forest Management, specializing in land management, real estate services, wildlife management, recreational licenses, and timber sales of Waynesboro. Give them a call at 931-722-3302 or visit their website, AmericanForestManagement.com.
That was the Wildcat cheerleaders, and now we have the Summertown cheerleaders. And I cannot play their. Whoops.
I can't play their music because copyright infringement, but we'll watch them dance anyway.
Let's name that song, check.
Die.
What's the name of it?
I don't know this one. Do you know it?
I don't know why he skipped us.
Yeah, he's like Chase Hip. I don't listen to this stuff regularly.
Thought that was your thing.
That was our halftime performance brought to you by our halftime sponsors, American Forest Management, specializing in land management, real estate services, wildlife management, recreational licenses, and timber sales of Waynesboro. You can call them at 931-722-3302 or visit their website, AmericanForestManagement.com. Stay tuned for the halftime stats.
I'm good.
Or actually, let's cue them up right now. Statistician Shay Brantley with the halftime stats.
Thanks for having me, Austin. So we're going to start off in Waynesboro here. Starting off on offense, we have number 2, Jace Martin, who has 10 yards rushing on 4 carries. We have number 18, Beckett Miller, 34 yards rushing on 10 carries. He's 1 for 2 passing for a 10-yard pass and 1 touchdown. We have number 8, Dakota Solway, for 9 yards rushing on 3 carries. And then we have number 17, William Maples, on a 10-yard reception. And then we got the Summertown's offense here. We've got, let me pull out their names here. We've got number 3, Sam Watt, for 5 yards on 4 carries. Number 11, Jax Cranston, for 22 yards on 2 carries. We've got number 4, Carter Anderson, 18 yards, 1 touchdown on 5 carries. And then we've got number 7, Aiden Hammock, on 28 yards with 2 carries. Their defense, starting off Summertown's defense, you got number 1, Blake Braxton with 2 tackles. Number 4, Carter Anderson with 1 tackle. Number 5, Ollie Potts with 2 tackles. Number 20, Mason Flowers with 1 tackle. And number 63, Maddox Chapman with 2 tackles. For the Wildcats, we have number 1, Kason Holt with 3 tackles. Number 2, Jace Martin with 1 tackle. Number 8, Dakota Solway with 1 tackle. Number 18, Beckett Miller with 1 tackle. Number 24, Caleb Darnell with 1 tackle. Number 28, Ty Skipworth with 1 tackle. And number 78, Cameron Odell with 3 tackles. And that's going to be your halftime update. And then Summertown has 1 penalty, while the Cats have remained clean this game with 0 penalties.
As you can see on the screen, you're watching the halftime highlights. Since there's no band playing or anything, we try to show the highlights at halftime with our halftime sponsor, American Forest Management. And hold on. No, he already did it. Thank you.
That's why I did it too, because I didn't have a clear spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to WCHS Sports. Waynesboro Middle School Wildcats are taking on the Summertown Eagles in this football championship game here at the end of the season. Caleb, it has been a good one. We are knotted up at 8 with 10 minutes To start this third quarter here, we've seen some action from Sam White and number 4, Carter Anderson, and number 7, Aiden Hammock, and number 11, Jax Cranston. I mean, in other words, Summertown just has a lot of weapons here that the Wildcat defense is going to have to start preparing for, really.
Yeah, they can really mix up. That first drive they didn't really amount to much, but that second drive we only had a minute 50 left, so we had to kind of do the things we didn't want to.
Julian Jaime with the kickoff here. It's going to sail over the heads of our return men and go out of bounds at the 23.
We'll take over at the 35-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Waynesboro at the 35-yard line.
Big deal to talk about is we can walk. You know, right here, offense taking the field, we're going to kill a lot of time. That's a good thing.
You say that.
That's a very good
It had
thing.
10 minutes on scoreboard a while ago, but it's 8 minutes quarter. I was thinking 10 minutes.
I'm glad you caught that because I never would have.
Well, those other one, the half went so quick, I was thinking, there's no way it's 10 minutes, but yeah, it is 8 minutes. What is high school? High school, 12 minutes? 12 minutes.
High school is usually the school you go to after middle school. I'm telling you. Ty Skipworth at the top of your screen. Beckett Miller in shotgun. Handoff here to Jace Martin, left side of the line.
Good run.
Good gain. I think he's got enough for a first down. Put the chain gang to work pretty early in the second half.
Yep, they're moving. First down.
Pull up the instant replay here.
Well, with Solway not being able to get to the edge, looks like Jace Martin didn't do a bad job of getting to the edge here. Big hole up the middle, cut it back, and a 10.
Still couldn't tell who he was brought down by there, Caleb. I don't know if y'all had better. Number 5, okay. Ollie Potts made the tackle, an 8th grade Eagle there. Same formation as we saw. Solway to Miller's left. Martin to his right hand. Fake handoff here to Solway. Miller keeps it up the gut. Goodness.
That's going to be another first down.
Man.
I think he just went down.
It was number 5 again, Shay, if you want to jot that down. If you count that as a tackle or Beckett Miller getting tripped up.
Let's see, where did he get hit at? He got hit. He drove it. He took him about 8 yards. Number 5. But he held on, got him down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Same formation. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Beckett Miller, handoff to Martin, left side of the line. Cutting up.
Oh, he got
Met hard by number 11 there.
got front flip there.
Jax Cranston on the tackle at the knees.
Still got a gain of about 3, though.
Amazing block. Set the edge.
Yeah, that's a good point, Shay. I was going to point out Dakota Solway had a great block setting up the edge on that run. Here we go again. Miller out of shotgun.
Oh,
Whoa, they got away with that one. Jace Martin going to the left side of the line.
and it's going to be a first down.
First down.
Hey, if you don't see it, it don't count. I didn't see it.
We got away with 2 there.
Who was the other one? You had
On the line, right side of the line there. Left side of the line.
Timeout, Summertown.
Watch. Not him.
yeah.
And then you got the receiver flinched too. We'll take it.
We were all like,
Seems to be some pretty big holes opening up over on that side, though.
must be.
They run it play 3 times.
Yeah, maybe Summertown's taking a time out here to make an adjustment. See if they can figure out what's going on that side.
Run that again.
It's all up. Your legs don't move and your hand stays where it's at. Is that jump or you just communicate?
Yeah.
Caleb said, yeah.
Yeah, not arguing that.
Yeah. Little flinch there. What are they?
2 minutes off the clock.
32-yard line. I don't think they've had a third down yet. They got first down and second down. That's all they've done. See if maybe they swap somebody that side and try to help out.
We got a great big old youngin' coming out there. What he's gonna do on that side?
Timeout. Have it first and 10. All on the 32-yard line.
Cameron Odell in place of Aaron McDonald to deliver the snap. Beckett Miller in shotgun. Fake handoff. He's going to keep it up the middle.
Oof.
They're going to have to work to bring him down.
It looks like they moved a few more to that side there. That's a good read by Beckett Miller.
Tackle made by number 11, Jax Cranston.
You can tell these two got moved over there.
Yeah.
And Shay, when you get a chance, I'm curious to know who's leading the tackles for Summertown.
Ollie Potts with 4.
Ollie Potts with 4 is leading Summertown in tackles right now.
Maybe it's 7 there. Or 6.
Miller takes a snap, goes up the middle, pushes forward. Looks like he's got enough for a first down.
Yeah, Beckett Miller rushed it for about 5.
Beckett Miller on the rush for about 5. They will move the chains. That will be a first down for the Wildcats. Number 12. Number 12 on the tackle. Jeremiah Hargrove, another 8th grade Eagle. Man, they have a lot of 8th graders on their team.
So,
First and 10, ball at the 22-yard line. A little under 5 minutes to go.
Got 1 split left.
Jason Martin, left side of the line, trying to find a gap here.
Gained about 5.
I'd say about 6.
Yeah, might be about 6 yards.
I think we can see who's tackling up here.
I took a replay on that. See?
See Jason Martin coming in there.
That's number.
It's like number 11.
Guys up there, I hope they're
We got a sumo match going on the roof above us, folks. We apologize.
My,
Signal.
yeah.
Be about gain of about a yard there, I guess.
What they're doing up there.
Yeah, he moved forward a little bit. Bring up third down.
They do the 5-9, it's the way they're stomping upstairs.
We'll send Caleb up there to go yell at him. Just
I'm
as
good at
long
yelling.
as he stays mocked up while he does it.
You may not want me mocked up.
Beckett Miller in shotgun. Fake handoff. He's going to keep it up the left side of the line here. Great block set by Clay Lauren so he can get in there for a Wildcat touchdown, folks.
17-yard touchdown.
About a 17-yard touchdown for Beckett Miller. Fakes a handoff to Dakota Solway. Jordan Quaylor does a great job setting the edge on that block for Miller to get in to the corner of the end zone.
Big block there by number 78, Cameron Odell as well.
And the Cats are back ahead.
I heard it whistle.
No, it was just
Start clock.
yeah, Beckett getting the play call from head coach Ben Gallion to come back in here and go for this 2-point conversion.
And it is from the 3-yard line. Looks like.
We got a big hole again.
He's in.
Oh, he just bowled.
And it is good. So your score will be Waynesboro Middle School Wildcats 16, Summertown Eagles 8 in this championship ball game with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Number 20 gets plowed over.
And the way this sort of Wildcats are running the ball, it's the equivalent to getting punched in the mouth for football. Summertown does the trickery and gets to the outside, but when you're getting ran up the middle like that, that's punched in the mouth.
Yeah, it really
you got
hurts.
speed versus power here.
Really hurts your feelings when they're running up the gut on you that successfully like that. But guys like Beckett and Jace, they just go through there like wrecking balls, you know.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to stop them from getting 3 or 4 yards every play.
Yeah.
They took off about, 4 minutes and 40 seconds there.
How big will I keep here be for recovery?
Shay's got big hopes for this to be an onside kick here because he gets greedy sometimes. It would be awesome. I think it is. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, you got the coach over here jumping up and down, moving some people around.
Oh yeah. Everybody, cross your fingers.
Oh.
That's incorrect.
Don't let him jump.
Oh, why would he pick it up?
He hit one of our players.
I guess it's dead as soon as it touches one of our players. But they didn't blow a whistle when it hit
I
him.
didn't see it hit anybody, but I'll take your word for it, John.
That one boy was bold for picking it up there.
I mean, you see some crazy stuff happening whenever they do.
Yeah, I mean, you guys,
See,
these are
too.
7th and 8th grade kids we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Ball comes at them, they're going to want to grab it. Right there, the best thing to do is just let it go. It didn't go 10 yards. All right, 1st and 10, ball at about the 43-yard line for Summertown.
Number 4 up the gut here. He's going to be stopped and get nowhere by Michael Stapleton and Jordan Quaylar to help out there. Great stop by the Cats.
If we can seal off the outside, we could shut them down. That middle, they're not getting much up the middle, but those little tosses to the outside seem to be where they get their yards.
Yeah, number 4 Carter Anderson was getting up the middle quite a bit in the first half. I believe there have been might have been either a pep talk or some adjustments made on defense to start shutting that down. It's nice of you to point out there. Quaylar to the, let's see. Who's got it? Number 4 back up the
Number
gut
4
there.
up the middle again, I believe.
Carter Anderson on the run for short gain. I want to say for about 3 yards.
We're up 3rd down.
The Wildcat side of the field is coming to life. Louder than we've heard all season. There's a big 3rd down here. Sam White under center, 11 going in motion.
Oh,
Fake handoff. Sam keeps it up the left side of the line. Drives out. And it's Wildcat football, folks.
Big turnover there. The way we've been driving the ball down the field, now you get the ball back to us, we run this clock, go down, score another touchdown. It'll be hard to come back from.
Big play by Michael Stapleton there to get the tackle and recover the fumble.
Yeah, they had that option shut down from the beginning. I mean, you had one guy on the quarterback, one guy on the pitch man. It wasn't going nowhere regardless.
Well, it looked right there when the quarterback, number 3, Sam White of Summertown, was coming out towards us. He was stumbling there, so maybe he never got that run quite together. And it all just fell apart for the Eagles. Nonetheless, Beckett Miller in shotgun. Handoff to Jace Martin. Left side of the line there.
Somebody got through there pretty quick. Who was that? Number 4 maybe? Number 8?
No, number 4 on the tackle, Carter Anderson.
Yeah, number 8 got through there quick. Forced it a little further outside than you wanted it to. Bring up 2nd down. And I'm sure we'll be content with just taking our time here.
Fake handoff here. Miller's going to keep it up the right side of the line for about a 2-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down for the Cats.
About 7 yards to go. Ball's 45-yard line. A little under a minute left to go in the 3rd quarter.
This is 1-7 territory here.
Oh,
And we're going off sides.
they ain't going to give you enough for a 1st down, but it's going to help out a whole lot.
It's definitely going to change the play call, Caleb.
Oh, yeah.
And that brings up the
You
second.
definitely got 2 chances now. You're in 4-down territory. Gonna make it 3rd and about 2 yards. That's big right there. Kids are hyped up here at the championship game. Just
You got 2 plays to get a 1st down.
yeah, oh yeah.
And Beckett Miller at your QB.
Who can fall forward for 3 yards?
Stacking the right side of the line here.
That's what
Beckett
they'll do.
Miller and fake them out and keep it up the middle for a first down for the Cats. As time is winding down in this third quarter of play.
They'll let it run out. I'll take us to the fourth quarter. You keep the ball, drive down the field right here. You just wonder how much has Summertown actually been down this year. Lots of teams who are not used to losing really kill your morale.
Absolutely. I mean, with this age group, I mean, you always want to get on the scoreboard first. They say, you know, because shoulders start shrugging. Maybe we'll see that out of Summertown. I mean, anything's possible.
I think if they didn't pass it there with 16 seconds left at half, they're not pass.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna face it.
They tried to throw it twice, but he ended up running it.
Yeah.
They dropped back fast, but they was not
I think
fast.
it was even a pass. I mean, the way he dropped back, just heads off.
Probably not. He probably just trying to get outside and get a run. 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left for the middle school championship. Wildcats up 16-8 on the Summertown Eagles. First and 10, ball at the 44-yard line.
Cats will be moving from right to left on your screen, already in Eagles territory. Beckett Miller still in shotgun. With Soloway and Martin to his sides. Martin's going to take it up the left side of the line.
Seven yards.
Yeah, it looks like they're marking him a little shorter than what he was.
They're going to mark him at a 4-yard gain. I thought that was 6 or 7.
He's definitely further than that, but
maybe they saw a different point of contact.
yeah. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell.
Maybe
Kind of
it was a
losing
great
right there,
effort.
but he was definitely about 2 yards further, but nonetheless, it's second down, about 6 yards to go.
Miller in shotgun. Martin to his right. He's going to keep it left here. About 2-yard gain. Brought down by number 63 of the Eagles. Maddox Chapman, another 8th grade Summertown Eagle.
You can see Summertown's trying to find an answer here. They're putting everybody in the box. They're scooting the safeties up. They're trying to shut it down.
Absolutely.
We've got 2 plays to get 3 yards.
You're at third and 4 yards to go. That's two plays get you a first down. Going under center, looks like.
Beckett Miller, fake handoff here. He's going to keep it up the right side of the line.
It's going to be a first down.
I believe he's got it, folks. Wait for the official signal.
Yep.
It is a first down for the Cats.
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
6 minutes, 25 seconds, and counting down in the ball game.
Who made that tackle? A team.
Number 1 looks like.
One was in on it. I don't know if he got the. There was 2 or 3 in on it.
Number one and number 63 in on that tackle.
You can't draw it up no better. You're just marching down the field right now. Killing clock, gaining yards.
6 minutes left.
Beckett Miller in shotgun again. Handoff to Jace Martin, left side of the line for a couple yards. Brought down by number 4. And 2 others on the assist. That's like we talked about at the beginning of this game, Caleb. Do what brought you here to this championship game. Don't try to change anything. Don't approach this game with any different mentality. I mean, you know, for boys this age, it's going to be hard to tell them that. I mean, they're going to be a little bit more amped up, have a little bit more adrenaline going into this championship game. But we've seen tonight the same Wildcats that we've seen all season long.
They've executed it perfectly. I mean, just a couple yards each play, get your first down, keep the drive going.
Hand off to Martin, left side of the line, turns another front flip.
What a block there by
The blocks on the outside is what's making it. We're getting to see it on this side now, and Solway, and I don't know who the other one was. I mean, they're getting them pushed back. I mean, you're gaining.
I think it's Quaylar.
You see, you got. Yep. Quaylar's setting the edge. Solway's pushing them back. I mean, they're getting, before they ever get touched, they're 4 yards down the field. So.
Absolutely, and that tackle was made by number 11, Jax Cranston.
Bring up third down at about 5. Again, 4 down territory. We've already eaten almost 4 minutes off the clock here in the fourth quarter.
Trying to make them jump here.
Fake handoff. Miller's going to keep it up the right side of the line. He'll be brought down by number 4 of the Eagles. They're calling him about a yard short of a first down. It'll be 4th down for the Cats. But they're in good position to go for it and have good reason to do so.
They're taking the time out here.
Well,
He's just walking over there.
yeah, he's just walking over to good play.
You got Case and Holt coming in for Caleb Darnell.
Everybody's got 3 timeouts. Nobody's taking one this half, have they?
No, they haven't.
Puts it in the clock.
Big 4th down here.
Miller in shotgun.
First time out.
Yeah, here we
Eagles show more discipline than last time, and they do not jump. Coach Ben Gallion will take a timeout here.
I mean, you're down to 3 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in the ball game. 2 yards to get. You run another 2 minutes off the clock, you get the first down here. Pretty big 4th down. I say if you get this first down, Summertown's got to start thinking about taking some timeouts.
I mean, the way their offense operates, all they need is about a minute to score with 3 timeouts.
Yeah. But if you don't get the ball back, it's hard to score.
Oh,
That turnover was big. I mean, that's what most games come down to. Who makes the most penalties, who creates the most turnovers, and that ball on the ground there. Big momentum changer.
it's unbelievable. On 3rd down, too.
Yeah, happened on 3rd down. Well, here we go. 4th down and 2.
Brody Todd lined up left, it's not in.
Bucker Miller takes a snap, keeps it up the left side of the line.
Got it. Yeah, that's a first down.
First down, Wildcats.
Put that by number 7.
That's the thing. I mean, it's such a big kid. If he just falls forward, it's hard to stop him from getting 2 yards. And they'll start running the clock again.
Brody Todd leaving the field
Number 8 got his legs, and then 7 finished up the tackle.
and substitute for Case and Holt.
I can't believe they ain't picked up on that yet.
What?
Brody Todd is lined up.
I think they have. I just don't think they're.
Able to stop it.
Yeah. I mean, even if you know it's coming, if you get good blocks, you still can't stop it.
They were powered to the right there and just had Brody Todd on the outside. So you commit to that. Scary the other way. No, if they do, you know,
Beckett Miller in shotgun takes it and keeps it up the right side of the line. They get a little bit,
3 or 4 there.
and the Cats will get what they want. Never mind. We got a timeout. Summertown.
They're going to have to start taking some timeouts here because
Well, Caleb, I was going to say the Cats get what they want. The clock keeps rolling, but I was wondering when one of these teams was going to take a timeout.
That was 4 on that. I didn't get a replay on that.
I would say that, let's see, you get 40 seconds for each play, so you'd run off
And we have a new defensive leader for us.
almost 2 minutes.
And I couldn't get the other number.
If they don't get a stop, they'll run off at least 2 minutes if they didn't take a timeout. So
We got a new defensive leader here leading them in tackles. Is now number 4, Carter Anderson, instead of Ollie Hawks. 6.
Carter Anderson leading the Summertown defense in tackles momentarily. Surpassing his teammate just barely, Ollie Potts, in tackles.
I don't think it'd be hard to pick up MVP for tonight so far.
Not that hard. But, I mean, the way this team is, you got to give a shout out to every last one of them boys out there on the line. As Beckett Miller keeps it up the right side of the line. From this angle, is he short or are they going to give it to
A
him?
little bit short, looks like, from where the referee's walking up.
Which is great for killing time.
I mean, I'd say one more first down. They pretty much,
Still a deal.
yeah. 'Cause they can only stop the clock 2 times. You got 40 seconds for each play. That's why I don't think they're taking their time out here. They're hoping for a stop because after a first down, it's pretty much wrapped up.
How great would it be for the Cats to give Summertown Middle School's first loss ever on the field, and maybe even high school?
I wasn't even thinking about the weight of this situation. If Summertown loses, not only is their undefeated streak over, but they will also lose the championship game. First one ever at this stadium. Beckett Miller up the gut.
They've got it. First down.
He's got it for a Wildcat first down, folks.
They got 2 timeouts now.
They're looking a little defeated now.
Clock stopped, but I think it's just for the first down. They didn't take a timeout.
That's what I'm saying. They got 2 timeouts left. They haven't tried to use them.
I think they were hoping that they got a stop so they can save them for offense. But
And I really speculated there that head coach Wes Woods was going to be waiting to see how the Cats lined up and then calling a timeout. That's really what I expected to happen there.
they may let it run all the way down and take a timeout for the Wildcats.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. That's what it looks like they're going to do. Nobody's coming in with the play.
There it is.
Yep. Timeout Wildcats.
Timeout.
How much time they need? 40 seconds?
I believe it's 40 seconds.
2 plays.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, Summertown can only stop the ball or stop the clock 2 times.
And it's first down.
So really, you could probably
In the game right
take a knee.
Well, they're going to stop the clock twice, so.
Yeah, but that'd be 2nd down, 3rd down. I guess you still have to run one more. Because if you get 4th down, the clock will stop automatically and turnover on downs.
We got Summertown fans packing up and leaving, folks.
What? Crowd?
Yeah.
Beat the traffic.
My favorite part about this is you about to hear all that.
We've heard enough of that already.
Yeah. Wonder if they'll still flash the lights.
That's what I was fixing to say. I hope they'll still flash the stadium lights for us.
Yeah, you probably don't get
Not going to happen.
1st and 10, ball's at the 11-yard line. 1:11 left to go in the ball game.
Yeah, they're kneeling.
That's what I said. I think you can actually run out all the clock by taking a knee. So you can stop it right here. That stops it at 109. Take another one. That takes you to 107. You can take another knee. I think you have to run. I think you have to run one play, or otherwise they get the ball back with about 20 seconds left.
He didn't step back that far, did he? 2 yards.
I didn't think
I guess
so,
the snap and then the step back, I guess.
but the chain gang is never wrong, John.
Oh, I'm sorry. My
They
apologies.
are never wrong.
My apologies.
I mean, you can rely on the defense to play, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't want to. I'd just
I
rather.
wouldn't want to either.
It'd be hard to run a play though. Then you take a chance of a fumble or anything like that. You just take a knee.
They try one of them extra points that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Definitely can't punch.
What if you fake a knee here and run around the left side? Beckett Miller.
We're talking.
The fake knee now?
Yeah. They got enough on the outside there. I don't know if it would work or not.
Oof.
It's still running.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to take the time out here.
Yeah, they'll wait and take their time out. Stop it for.
Which we're about to take a timeout probably.
Yeah, but you'll run. I don't know how much time was on the clock right there, but you'll run. I would say 40 seconds off.
What?
And then I guess the last play you could snap it to Beckett Miller and have him run around for a little bit. See if we can...
And folks, there you have
Maybe they
it.
didn't have any timeouts left.
The Wildcats have won this championship game. And they have ended the undefeated streak of the 2025 Summertown Middle School Eagles in the first championship game ever held at Summertown Eagles Stadium.
I bet we don't get "We Are the Champions" played for us here.
I'm sure we don't, David. As time rolls off the clock, it is official. Wildcats 16, Eagles 8. Cats are champions.
Great job by these guys all season long.
Absolutely. They will finish this season 8-1. And shout out to the coaches, head coach Ben Gallion, assistant coaches Miles Prince, Brian Pope, Derek Willis, Briley Harris, and Will Mosley, along with manager Cruz Carroll. And guiding the way for this 2025 Wildcat Middle School team,
I would say I can take my vote, but
there is no JV game tonight, folks. But
No JV.
stay tuned for the end of game stats brought to you by our statistician Shay Brantley. WCHS Sports will be right back.
Yo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you saw the water being dumped on head coach Ben Gallion. Well, here is statistician Shay Brantley with the end of game stat.
All right, for the Summertown's offense, they had 2 penalties tonight, and they only had the ball one time and didn't convert a first down, keeping the ball in Wayne County's hand during that second half. We've got number 3, Sam Watt, 5 yards on 4 carries. Number 11, Jax Cranston, 22 yards on 2 carries. Number 4, Carter Anderson, 21 yards on 7 carries, 1 touchdown, 1 2-point conversion. Then number 7, Aiden Hammock, on 28 yards, 2 carries for Wayne County. We've got number 2, Jace Martin, 52 yards on 13 carries. Number 18, Beckett Millers, 107 yards on 24 carries, 10 yards passing, and he's 1 for 2 tonight. 2 touchdowns, 2 2-point conversions. Number 8, Dakota Solway, 9 yards, 3 carries, and number 17, William Maples, on a 10-yard reception. For the defense tonight, Summertown, number 0, John Levitt, 1 tackle. Number 1, Blake Braxton, 2 tackles. Number 4, Carter Anderson, 6 tackles. Number 5, Ollie Potts, 5 tackles. Number 7, Aiden Hammock, 1 tackle. Number 8, Easton Browns, 1 tackle. Number 11, Jackson Cranston, 3 tackles. Number 12, Jeremiah Hargrove, 1 tackle. Number 20, Mason Flowers, 1 tackle. And number 63, Maddox Chapman, 4 tackles. For Wayne County, we've got number 1, Kason Holt, 3 tackles. Number 2, Jace Martin, 1 tackle. Number 8, Dakota Solway, 1 tackle. Number 18, Beckett Miller, 2 tackles. Number 24, Caleb Darnell, 1 tackle. Number 28, Ty Skipworth, 1 tackle. Number 71, Michael Stapleton, 2 tackles and 1 forced fumble or a fumble recovery. Number 78, Cameron Odell, 3 tackles. And our MVP for tonight is Beckett Miller, and his stats were, I repeat, for defense, 2 tackles, and on offense, 107 yards, 24 carries, 10 yards passing, 1 for 2 tonight, 2 touchdowns, 2 2-point conversions. Back to you, Austin.
All right, thank you, Shay. And I'm trying to see if I can still see the trophy out there.
They gave it to 65.
Gave it to injured Aaron McDonald. Just a great moment for the Cats. Caleb, I don't have many words to really describe it here.
Coach Ben's trying to get them back. They're running up the field. He's trying to get them back for some pictures, probably.
Yeah, I think they're taking a picture underneath the scoreboard. Yeah.
They're going to get him the scoreboard in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good moment for these kids.
You don't see the scoreboard. Shout out to the middle school cheerleading squad. They do nasty. I can't read them. They're going out too fast.
Maisie Warren, Izzy Pope, McKenna Willis, Hadley Hampton, Brianna Bryant, Lydia Lowe, Paisley Griggs, Ava Kelly, Chastity Moody, Emerson Willis, and Coach April Castleman.
That's it.
That'll be it.
Get a shout out to the parents.
Yeah, for sure.
Big shout out to the parents.
Name them. Name them all.
Well, we'll see you back about 2 weeks. I think we're going. See, dude. Hey, he's excited. He's ready to go. Yeah, that's.
Folks, we invite you to join us again tomorrow night as the Wayne County High School Wildcats
Alright, well,
play at Guy H. Buchanan Stadium against Cornersville. That's Friday, tomorrow night.
he shoots. He goes in. No, yes.
I believe we will go live at 6:30. 6:45. We'll be going live on the YouTube channel, on the Rumble app, on the NFHS network. And if this is your last time this season because you only watch the middle school games, we appreciate you watching us all season long.
Shout out to sponsors.
Shout out to you sponsors for making this possible. And shout out to you viewers for tagging along for this experience for myself and Shay Brantley and Caleb Clark. Our first year of doing this with some big shoes to fill.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. That's all we ask you to do. It'll always be free for you guys, but if you feel so inclined to donate to WCHS Sports, our Venmo and PayPal link are posted on our Facebook page, which is also labeled WCHS Sports. And big shout out to the late, great John Harper for bringing us on.
I'm not dead. I'm quite alive. So far, they try to kill me.
Nonetheless, we still got high school football action to call, continuing tomorrow night.
3 more games.
And three more games in the season.
Hopefully 4.
Hopefully 4.
All right, you done talking?
Sure. God bless and have a great night, guys.